Hi, I'm Eric Ball, from General Partner from Impact Venture Capital, and I'm very excited to be here at the Impact Venture Summit today in Sacramento. I'm joined by my fellow GP, Dixon. Things are just getting started, and we're really happy to join you. So, Dixon, what strikes you most about this Venture Summit today, and what surprises you, and why are we here?
Well, we are here to introduce Impact Venture Capital to the world, but that's a general statement. Specifically, we'd like to introduce it to the Sacramento community and the nearby surroundings because our third partner, Jack Crawford, is up here and assembled a great team, and we feel that there could be some very interesting deals that we want to invest in coming out of Sacramento. It turns out maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it's not. Our first two investments are from this area, and so I feel really good about the short list of accomplishments that we've put together so far as we've embarked on this very interesting undertaking.
Well, yeah, I think that the investments we have made are illustrative of the fact that Sacramento and Silicon Valley are sort of merging to become one. Impact's first investment is in Kornami, a high-performance computing company where the founders live here in the Sacramento area but commute to Sunnyvale. And I think that reflects the fact that the definition of Silicon Valley has expanded. What was initially Menlo Park has become San Jose, and then San Francisco, and now Sacramento. And I think that Northern California is becoming one sort of integrated venture ecosystem.
And one of the hallmarks of a great venture firm is to not always just be so, I don't want to say lazy, but you got to be adventurous, and you have to recognize that not every great deal that you're ever going to find is going to be found in, on Sand Hill Road in Menlo Park, or in Wall Street in Manhattan, or in the biotech corridors of Boston. The world's changing constantly, and there are all kinds of economic factors that contribute to that. And this part of the state and the country feels quite ripe for innovation, and the testament to Jack and his team and all the other people that have been involved, you yourself putting this event on at such a beautiful place and getting such a crowd here, I think it's a testament to the validity of that point.
Well, I think it's great. We're here to celebrate IT, but what is arguably the most technologically advanced arena in the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm just really impressed by the buzz and by the technology. And by all the good entrepreneurs that are here. And I think it bodes well for the specific Sacramento area as being part of the larger Northern California ecosystem. What do you think it will take to really focus more attention and more resources from the venture community and from entrepreneurs onto Sacramento?
Well, this question has been asked dozens, if not hundreds of times at other places in the world. And I know that you are well aware of what the answer is, because we've talked about it many times. But I think you have to start out with getting a critical mass of the various ecosystem components in an area that really want venture capital to be successful. Then you persuade some entrepreneurs that are maybe tired of the astronomical prices in some other part of the country, and they decide to come up here because they like the local university relationships that they can build in whatever sectors they're studying. It could be life sciences, it could be ag tech, and many other sectors for sure. But the most important thing is to have a huge success happen and have the world see it. And then something that so many places don't do properly is the local community needs to go around and make heroes out of these successful entrepreneurs and their teams, and make them rock stars and motivate other young people that are inclined to take risk to try and start a company to realize their dreams, to go out and try to do the same thing.
I think that's exactly right. I mean, I think what really puts any venture ecosystem on the map is the first really large success. You know, Seattle wasn't a big venture ecosystem until there were all these Microsoft millionaires wanting to do angel investing,
Yep.
and now that's become a bigger ecosystem. But I think all the ingredients are in Sacramento for that to happen. I see opportunity because, you know, we drive out here, but I don't see as many other venture capital firms driving out here as much as we do. But I think they're coming, and I think there'll be benefits to those who make the drive earlier. And I think the ingredients for that big success are here.
I should just say one other thing. I think that you'll see that at some point in the evolution of a successful ecosystem, you just triggered it with your comment about Microsoft. You get maybe one huge success, like I pointed out, but you get another set of successes below that one big one, and people get some money in their pocket and they understand the venture ecosystem, and so a seed fund, risk-taking oriented group of locals can begin to understand that kind of support is what's going to lead to many more significant companies being created in the local ecosystem.
Well, and you made a point that I think really resonated with me about culture, and you have to make heroes out of the people who start these companies.
Yeah.
I know that Mayor Kevin Johnson here in Sacramento has gone to some events, and he's gone to the mothers of the guys starting businesses in their garage,
Yeah.
and said, "This is great what they're doing," and the mothers have said, "Oh, I thought my son was just unemployed." And he's pointed out to them that no, this is what needs to happen to build the next Microsoft or big success.
There's also I think some very clear examples of I know of a number of people, I don't know them personally, but that have made a lot of money in the Valley and decided they wanted to come back here, including some of the people that are involved in the owners of the Kings here in this gorgeous arena. And so that's all that whole ecosystem development feeds on itself in many positive ways.
Well, yeah, and in fact, I think that even defining Sacramento as a separate ecosystem is going to become an obsolete idea, because I see Silicon Valley expanding to encompass Sacramento. I mean, we saw Silicon Valley used to be Menlo Park, and companies moved down to San Jose, and then they moved up to San Francisco, and now we're seeing more action here. I think it's all becoming one metropolis kind of venture ecosystem.
Yep, I think that's absolutely correct, and it's going to drive the need for more improved local transportation, so that getting back and forth between all these important areas is going to be a lot easier than it is today, when we're hamstrung by the obsolete freeways that are always overcrowded. And we're going to need more autonomous cars, or fewer of them, and maybe make it easier for people to get back and forth. But those will be some of the things that we're working on finding solutions to in our new fund.
Well, and I think that events like today can really shine a spotlight on that.
Yeah.
And I hope that policymakers notice we have 1,000 people congregating for a venture summit here. And I hope we can bring attention to what's needed to provide the rest of the ingredients to make this broad ecosystem work.
Totally agree.
Well, thanks. This is Eric Ball with Dixon Dahl here at the 2016 Venture Summit at the Kings Arena in Sacramento. We're really glad to be here, and really looking forward to see how the rest of the day works out.